Hey guys, Mike here with another video from Dead Cells. Today we're going to run through the Promenade of the Condemned. However, I want to make a small correction, something I said last video. I said that when you get into the room that requires you to kill 30 enemies without getting hit, that it'll give you an option between a sword or some kind of melee weapon, a tactic weapon, or a shield. That's not true. And I apologize, it's actually randomly generated. I assume sometimes I do run into a melee weapon occasionally, and I always run into some kind of bow and arrow or some tactic weapon that I'm using. Now here, this loadout's a little different than the last one. I'm using the same two weapons, yes. However, I'm using a broadsword that's much more powerful. I actually did pick up the bow from that room that requires you to kill 30 enemies. This is actually a different playthrough from the video I uploaded on Sunday. What happened to the last video was, one, I just wasn't happy with my run-through of this level, and two, the video actually kind of messed up, so not too happy about that. I'm actually pretty happy with this run-through, and for one reason, because I actually got an achievement, and you'll see in a few minutes. Now, this level is very different from the last level. The catacomb, has catacombs beneath the level, and I actually like going down here and finding all the shops, killing more enemies to get more cells. I love little moments like this where you can knock on doors and he might interact with them, he might not. Someone might be on the other side of that door, but I like going down in these catacombs. It's pretty cool. I'm the type of person that wants to try and get as many enemy cells as you can, because I do want to upgrade my equipment much faster. Now, as you can see here, I'm using that bow a lot. One, it's a level 4 bow. It's a level 4 Nox bow. And it really does a good job of handling these low-level enemies like this. However, it's not going to kill every enemy in one shot. In fact, you can see the guys with 2 swords who teleport. They are actually the most difficult enemies in this level. If I get hit, it's mostly because they are constantly teleporting to where I'm at. If I try to dodge them, or I try to move out of the way, or I try to retreat, they will chase me, and they will catch up to me. This is just the nature of the game. I'm okay with it. I like that type of difficulty. But some of you guys may not. As you can see, I'm just going deeper and deeper into the catacombs. I run across a chest. I was actually going to pick up this electric whip, but I opted not to. One, it's not as good as my multi-nox bow, and two, I'm actually just satisfied with the guns that I have right now. I'm sorry, not guns, but weapons that I have right now. I was going to pick up this ice shard. However, again, that's something I opted not to do. As you can see here, I'm just kind of like thinking about it. Sometimes, especially in the higher levels, I like to freeze the enemies, or sometimes I lay out a trap and keep them in place so they don't move too much and try to attack me. That's really, really helpful, especially for little mini bosses. However, I didn't think it wasn't something I wanted to go for this time around. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of in the second half of this level. It's literally almost done. For me, there's really 2 parts. There's the part before you climb up the vine, and there's the part where you climb up after the vine. So, one thing that's very unique about this level, well, I'm not sure if it's unique to this level, but it started in this level. The enemies are sometimes protected by a little machine that provides them with a little force field. I try to get myself to that shield as best I can. In this playthrough, it was actually kind of easy. Sometimes getting to that shield can be, little shield generator, sometimes it can be a little difficult. It's not the easiest thing in the world. And in fact, here's a random one just sitting here. I have no idea why that was just sitting there. There were no enemies around there at all. So maybe that's a little glitch in the game. And here's the achievement, going down, kill an enemy with an elevator. I am very happy I got that achievement. It was just completely random. I was not planning on it at all, but I'm pretty happy I got it. So it's nice little random moments like that, and especially in this game where I'm just happy that it actually happened. So here's me again. You know, like I said, I'm just going into the catacombs and just destroying whatever's in my path. I like collecting as much money as I can because there might be a weapon or a trap or a bomb that I might find later on that I can buy that might help me in my fight against a boss. Here's that shield. Again, very easy to get to. I'm not sure. I know the levels are randomly generated, but this time around I just felt like this level was a little bit easy. And here's another scroll. Obviously I'm going with the brutality increase. I'm most likely going to default to that because I want my melee to be... I want my swords to be as powerful as they can be. That's going to help take down enemies much faster. When I first started playing this game, I was a bit of an idiot, and I was upgrading all the abilities on equal... as equals. And the thing is, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to pick a loadout or a build that you want to go with and just go from there. As you can see here, I ran back for this bomb, and again, that's something that's going to help me throughout my journey. Hopefully, I can maybe find a trap, because sometimes, especially on the bosses, I like to keep them in place and combo them as much as possible. Maybe I should have picked up that ice shard ability. Now, here's a shield. This shield was actually a little different. It was a little tough. However, I'm very glad that I got to destroy this mini-boss. I got a gold amulet level 4. So this is actually pretty neat, because usually I don't get these early in the game. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't get these early at all. So I'm kind of glad I picked that up. And here's me just, again, destroying any enemies I can find. Let's see if I can get any cells, or any more cells. Now, you're going to see, like right here coming up, I don't have the ability to climb this wall or to get over it. I am going to do a video on that a little later. I don't have that ability right now. I never thought to acquire it. I was just trying to beat the final boss, which is the Hand of the King. And, oh, another Scroll of Power. Try and collect these is all. I try, every time I try and find one, or I see one, I try and get it as quickly as I can. Honestly, this playthrough, you're not going to believe it, but this playthrough was kind of easy. I never had to use my health. I never felt like I was in any danger, really. And now I'm just kind of wrapping up the level. I just want to travel over here just to unlock that portal and just look at the end of the map. There was nothing over there, except a different level, which I will go to later. I'm not going to do it through this playthrough. I will go through there at another time now. So I guess I will do my next video on Ramparts. That will probably be on Thursday, if I have time to do it on Thursday. Currently, I'm doing a the Witcher 3 playthrough on my Twitch channel. That was probably one of my favorite RPGs of all time. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.